Wise are on Tech 2. As we're chasing hard, and we're doing 24 knots and we're just catching them, so just shows you what speed these 18-footers can do. He's not in the strongest breeze of the day, but he looks very much in control. Great overhead shot there. Just have to sit back and admire these guys. They've done a fantastic job this afternoon. And they might have to pull it off to get to the finish, Pete. No.
They've moved the finish line out this way.
Have they? Just hang on.
Yeah. It's down near the naval buoy.
Hike harder, Bucko. Hike harder. Lean back, Peter.
Charlie's been seen eating half a cow and a few chickens. I've spotted him around a few venues.
Yeah, no, these boys' trapeze technique is pretty bloody good, I can tell you. A few little waves to negotiate here. Some ferry wash. Yeah, they're at sort of a reasonably good angle. And they, they just
no!
No! Oh! See, Peter?
Wow.
Dear. Oh.
C3 heads, can we? Yep, that's good.
So, for the viewers, in the camera cat, we're going the same speed. We're doing almost exactly 25 knots. So well, singing their praises. Well, no, we did say there was a bit of bump, Pete. To finish first. First you must finish, Jimmy.
This is the Sailing World on Water, November 19th, 2021. It was a return to old-time 18-footer racing last weekend as Jack Macartney, Charlie Wyatt and Lewis Brake, in Tech 2, battled to, firstly, start, then get round the course, in the breezy conditions. They capsized again just at the finish, and had to rewrite their skiff before John winning in Yandoo, the following boat, could catch them. It's a nail-biting sequence. The Ultims in the Transat Jacques Vabre are at their virtual waypoint near Brazil, and are turning heading to the finish in the Caribbean. They should finish in a week. The same heavy weather conditions in Sydney were affecting the offshore fleet in the Cruising Yacht Club's Bird Island race. The overall race winner was Matt Allen's Ichi ban. And Matt Donald and Chris Townsend's TP52, Gweilo was second. No Limits was third. 3 months since the closing ceremonies of the Tokyo Olympics, and less than 3 years from the Paris 2024 opening ceremonies, new teams are emerging in the 2021 Nacra 17, 49er FX and 49er World Championships at Mussanah, Oman. We have the Day 3 action. The schedule for the 2022 Rolex 52 Super Series is out, and there will be 5 regattas in the championships, which now is the Elite Monohull Series. They will be in Spain, Italy, and Portugal from May to October. The GC32 foiling series is interesting as Alinghi took out the title. Are they training up a Swiss national crew to take on the America's Cup? Boris Herrmann is building a new IMOCA, and is looking at entering it in the next Vendée Globe and the Ocean Race. This is his day. Now back to Tech 2 and their capsize on the finishing line at the end of their race on Sydney Harbour.
Waves to negotiate here. Some ferry wash. Yeah, they're at sort of a reasonably good angle. And they, they just no! Oh! See, Peter?
Wow.
Dear. Oh.
C3 heads, can we? Yep, that's good.
So, for the viewers, in the camera cat, we're going the same speed. We're doing almost exactly 25 knots. So well, singing their praises. Well, no, we did say there was a bit of bump, Pete. To finish first. First you must finish, Jimmy.
Correct, Pete.
Well, we're about to test my theory that they've got enough lead to win. Will you believe it? You know, I can believe it. That's twice in 3 weeks we've seen the race leader perish in waves. That's right.
What, 300 metres, 400 metres from the finish?
Yes, yeah. Less than a minute sailing for the finish, but. So the question is, can they get the boat up and still finish? They've got a long, long lead. Yeah, nobody injured, and I don't think any breakage. They've got 5 minutes up their sleeve, so they'll be okay. Yandoo's, she was in on Robertson Point.
Can't even see Yandoo.
No, I
Pete.
can't. She was there a minute ago. I can't see them at all. They were...
I don't think they're upright, I'll put it to you that way.
So all eyes on Tech 2. Can they right the boat? Oh, yes, Yandoo's going in. She's just tacking right on the lighthouse.
Ah, right on the
Robinson
lighthouse,
Point.
okay.
So,
Blended into the background.
Just cut the spinnaker loose, boys, and sail home.
yeah, well,
No, just do.
there's Yandoo there. So she's still got to get up to the weather mark and back downwind. So these boys have got probably about 4 or 5 minutes to get things riding. Spinnaker down on the Tech 2, but meanwhile there's Yandoo in the distance. Breeze back up again.
So a good spinning capsized, Pete, is 3 minutes, okay? Got the
Is
clock
it?
running? Yep.
Okay.
About 1 minute gone so far from when they got on the fin.
So does Yandoo know what's before them? So Yandoo now is spinnaker set, looks
Anyway.
comfortable.
Tech 2, now the right way around to get the boat up. The mast was pointed upwind, and so they've rolled it to get the mast downwind. So they're just coming up to 3 minutes in the water, Pete.
So the race is on.
Yep.
Tech 2 is upright,
Can you line them up, Jimmy?
and she's about 300 metres from the finishing line. And plenty of wind again. Plenty of wind again. Yandoo, spinnaker set. Tech 2 is up and sailing. That's the news. We'll get her in a moment.
Under control, but they've got a bit of...
Meanwhile, Yandoo smoking downwind.
Tech 2 just getting themselves organised for a bear away. Not too windy.
Now, as
Windy,
Jimmy
but
said,
not
you can
too
see the spinnaker pole hanging off the... Well, we'll try and see if we can line these boats up and see if Yandoo can overtake Tech 2, who was unable to set a spinnaker after that capsize. There they are. Tech 2, you can see this.
Oh, and he just
Oh,
got the bear away done.
see the
Sorry.
spinnaker pole broken, spinnaker pole at the bow, just dangling
So he's
off
got
a short stub of the bowsprit.
He's got to run to the finish.
And there's plenty of wind coming. And she's not... And she's just waddling downwind while Yandoo is motoring downwind. This is
So
going to be
Pete, 4 minutes 20 from when they went in the tide to now, okay?
pretty good. But next,
Yeah.
here's the race. Tech 2 very slow under main and jib, running it towards Clark Island. Here comes the cavalry. Yandoo, can they get there? Remembering 2 weeks ago, same fate befell them when they capsized while leading. Can they catch Tech 2?
No, the finish line's long enough, I think, Pete.
Yes, I think Tech 2 will probably do it. It'll be tight.
Tell you what, Yandoo's coming to the rate, not so.
They're doing about 4 to their 1.
Yeah.
This is very exciting. There's Tech 2. Nothing she can do but that, really. She cannot set a spinnaker. Just hopes there's plenty of breeze. She's just getting a good puff now. She's got one more jibe into the finish, Tech 2. I think she's going to do it. If she can get the jibe done, she'll do it. She's going into lee of Clark Island. You can see Clark Island just to the right of screen. She's got jibe to do. There's she jibing now. If she gets this done, she is only about 50 metres from the line, and she will do it.
Yeah.
Yandoo threw everything at it coming down this run.
Yeah.
And Tech 2 now almost there in a good squall. Yandoo's got to get the jibe done in the background.
It is a good score, isn't it,
There's
Pete?
a ripper.
So Tech 2 going to jibe again, across the
Okay,
line.
she's there. Well done.
Pretty good two-sail jibe.
Yeah, well, a good effort. I mean, after
Wow.
that capsize, Yandoo's got...
And Yandoo's in
got a
trouble
bit on.
here. Yandoo's in trouble.
Tech 2's in trouble.
And
Tech
Tech
2,
2's in.
well...
There you go.
She's got-
Well done.
And Yandoo's going to go past the line.
Yeah, so she's... Wow, what a day.
En train de photographier Transat qu'on n'aura jamais vu. On a fait demi-tour.
Il se retrouve plus proche des 40e rugissants que des Antilles. Le duo Franck Camas-Charles Caudrelier en tête chez les Ultimes. Gitana vient contourner un waypoint. Comprenez une marque de passage virtuelle au large des îles brésiliennes de Trindade et Martin Vaz. Un point de passage déplacé au nord des îles pour ne pas déranger tortues et baleines.
Juste devant nous, une baleine, juste là.
Les baleines aussi, beaucoup plus au nord, entre Cap-Vert et côte africaine.
On a l'impression que très loin, mais elles sont pas si loin que ça. Il y en a plusieurs autour du bateau. Je vois leur souffle.
Baleines et dauphins, l'image est moins rare, mais tout aussi magique. Voici l'escorte de Fabien Delahaye et Isabelle Joschke, alors que d'autres rencontres agacent plus qu'elles n'émerveillent.
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a pêché, monsieur Crépel?
On va chanter la barque et voilà ce qu'on trouve.
Et ben voilà,
QFD.
on est reparti.
Dans les alizés, les marins de la Transat Jacques Vabre évoluent au royaume des poissons volants, à agrémenter d'un peu de citron pour le dîner face au soleil, voire au petit déjeuner si les conditions le permettent.
Au taxi, on fait marcher le bateau. Et si possible, au bon endroit. Essayer de pas prendre une vague quand même.
Pour les monocoques de 18 mètres, Thomas Ruyant et Morgan Lagravière mènent la danse, mais rien n'est fait. Comme pour les classes 40 avec Herrmann en tête. Chez les Ultimes, Edmond de Rothschild sait que tout le monde peut revenir même si Sodebo a cédé du terrain dans le poteau noir. Enfin chez les Ocean 50, Primonial est toujours en tête, mais le plus rapide ces dernières heures est Letton qui vous offre la visite de l'intérieur de la coque.
David Doherty of the TP52 Matador. Good to see you out in the water. You've got a big day ahead.
Yeah, it should be an exciting day, I would think, and fairly quick. But last week was our kind of conditions, so yeah, a bit better for us. But yeah, if we can just stick around the front of the TPs, we'd be pretty happy.
Dave Goetz of the Rykel 63 No Limits. Big day ahead.
Yeah, no, we're looking forward to it. Blow the cobwebs off.
Plenty of good competition.
Sean Langman should be here. You know, Euro-M, which is another big boat. So, yeah, no, we should have a nice little hit out.
Peter Frankie, Drew Jones from the Sydney 36 Salt Shaker two-handers. What are you hoping for today?
Fun race, fast fun race back before the bar closes.
had a pretty good day today. It was pretty light conditions when we came out, and then started to build up when we had the third race. We have a pretty small fleet here with just 9 boats, but definitely competitive, and it's nice to see a lot of new youth teams joining. So yeah, it's nice to be here.
The 2022 52 Super Series looks set to be truly mouth-watering. A real mix of new venues and established favourite venues. But fingers crossed, a long, full and exciting season. We kick off in May in Bayona in Galicia as the circuit visits a totally new wild waters for the first time out on the northwest corner of Spain. The race area is on the edge of the Portuguese trade winds, so 12 to 20 knots of northerly winds every day, some tidal current, but usually flat water. Ashore, it's a beautiful city, a proud and historic club, and great food and wine. We stay in the Atlantic seaboard and head to the ever-popular Cascais in Portugal for June and the Rolex TP52 World Championships. Cascais, of course, has a great record for delivering full-on action, big breezes and surf, and an uncompromising take-no-prisoners racecourse. In July, it's high summer on the Bay of Palma when the 2022 circuit returns to Puerto Portales in Mallorca. The sailors and owners love the atmosphere, relaxed ambience ashore, a chance to enjoy a party or two and enjoy the lifestyle, but on the waters, it's usually reliable sea breezes on the Bay of Palma. At the end of September, we return to beautiful Tuscany and Scarlino in Italy for the first time in 5 years. The scenery is as beautiful as we find anywhere, a great backdrop, a usually reliable breeze, but it's quite a challenging race area. And the Tuscan lifestyle ashore, well, it's more about great cooking and fine wines. And there is great excitement that the 52 Super Series is going back to its roots, back to where it all began. As the world's leading Grand Prix monohull class celebrates 10 years of success, we're going back to where it started out with just 5 boats, and that means Barcelona 2022 season will be decided on the waters of one of Europe's most vibrant and exciting cities, and we can be sure of an electric atmosphere in late October.
Welcome everybody, welcome to the Mar Menor here in San Pedro, in Murcia region. We are very pleased to have you all. We wait you have a very nice week of races.
It's a new area where we have our boats. I never raced here in my whole career, so it's quite interesting. It's still November, very cool conditions. Not just the temperature, but really nice breeze. Made for foiling boats because always flat water.
We feel really happy to be here in Mar Menor, ending up the season here with a win, so that was a bonus for us. We are really happy to have won this season, 2021. The team did a really good job the whole year. Even after our breakdown in Villa Simus, we had the power to come back and fight for the win.
Well, for us it was only the second season. The improvement in the first two events was huge. We had a little bit down at the Worlds in Villa Simus. We are happy to be 1 point ahead of Red Bull, and the overall result, we managed our goal to be on the podium at the end of the season.
This is Antoine Oriol, and today I'm going to meet the famous Boris Herrmann. And I'm here with Holly, team manager. Right? Bonjour Boris.
Bonjour, ça va?
Va bien et toi? Enchanté.
We all work from different places, but we have these targeted weeks where we try to all join together. Big picture storyline is inspiring ambitious climate action through sport.
And do you prefer to sail alone or in a team?
With a team.
Team? Really? Why?
I feel lonely when I'm alone. I find it very hard.
Yeah.
To do the ocean race and the Vendée Globe with the same boat, that's very new, and this makes it much more worthwhile to build a new boat and to invest all this energy and time. Sur ce bateau-là, j'ai fait un tour du monde en 47 jours avec Francis Joyon, donc ça me donne une bonne énergie de voir le bateau ici. C'est le même hélicoptère qui a pris cette photo-là. La photo de l'époque où on attaque le trophée Jules Verne avec Francis Joyon. Francis, il arrive à faire plus avec moins de ressources, moins d'argent, moins de blabla, et il fait quoi. Et il dit, on n'est jamais à l'abri d'une bonne surprise. Ça, c'est un peu son esprit.
Tu vas avec nous?
Il y a le bureau avec les directeurs de Multiplast, et on les voit une fois par semaine pour voir un peu le planning et l'avancement, le steering committee du projet de construction de bateau.
Donc là, tu es avec ta casquette de constructeur de bateau là, en ce moment.
Oui. Ma première question, c'est toujours est-ce qu'on tient la timeline? Parce que ça, c'est très important. Ouais. Et c'est super pratique ici en fait, parce qu'on a là VPLP, les architectes, et ici Multiplast.
J'ai l'impression que tu es très curieux, toi.
C'est un biocomposite. Les chemins sont très courts et leur relation humaine est très importante. Comme ça, on peut vraiment se regarder dans les yeux.
We want to hire new people for the team.
Yeah.
Vegan, papitas, feeling.